Hey everyone, and welcome to the Code Whisperer. I'm your host Rakibul, and today we are tackling a topic that gets every backend developer excited, or maybe just a little bit terrified: building scalable backends in 2025. We're going on a journey from the comfort of monoliths to the wild west of microservices and everything in between. So grab your favorite beverage, lean back, and let's dive into the fascinating world of backend architecture. When we talk about scalability, what are we really talking about? It's not just about handling more users, though that's a huge part of it. It's about designing a system that can grow, adapt, and evolve without collapsing under its own weight. It's about being able to add new features quickly, deploy updates without downtime, and ensure your application remains responsive even when demand spikes. And in 2025, with user expectations higher than ever, scalability isn't just a nice to have, it's a fundamental requirement. For years, the monolithic architecture was king, and for good reason. Imagine building a house where all the rooms are connected, sharing plumbing and electricity from a central source. That's your monolith, a single, self contained unit where all your application's logic, from user management to payment processing, lives in one code base. Development starts fast, deployment is simple, just one big deploy. And debugging can be straightforward because everything is right there. But as your application grows, that cozy single house starts feeling cramped. Adding a new room means potentially re architecting everything. A bug in one part of the system can bring down the entire application. Scaling specific parts, say your search functionality, means scaling the entire monolith, even the parts that aren't under heavy load. It's like having to rent a mansion just because you need more space in your kitchen. That's where the pain points of the monolith begin to emerge: slow development cycles, difficult deployments, and inefficient resource utilization. Enter the has microservices revolution. Instead of one giant application, think of microservices as an army of specialized independent services, each doing one thing and doing it exceptionally well. Your user service handles users, your product service manages products, your order service processes orders. They communicate with each other over lightweight APIs, often REST or gRPC, like well trained agents sharing information. The beauty of this: independent deployments. Your payments team can deploy updates without affecting the user authentication team. Technology diversity. Each service can be built with the best suited language or framework for its specific job. One might be in Node.js, another in Go, a third in Python. This fosters innovation and allows teams to pick the right tool. And critically, SIG independent scaling.rs. If your search service is getting hammered, you can scale only that service, not your entire backend. This leads to massive efficiency gains and cost savings. But let's be real, the transition from monolith to microservices isn't a magic wand. It brings its own set of complexities. Now you're dealing with distributed systems, network latency, data consistency across multiple databases, and a whole lot more operational overhead. Monitoring becomes crucial. How do you track a request as it hops across five different services? How do you ensure data integrity when one service goes down? These are the challenges that made many early adopters hesitant, and some even regret the move entirely. So, in 2005, it's no longer a simple monolith good, microservice bad, or vice versa debate. It's about making informed choices. One popular approach that has gained significant traction is the monolith first strategy. Start with a monolith. Validate your business idea. Get to market quickly. Once you hit scaling bottlenecks or your team grows to a certain size, X then start strategically extracting services. This allows you to delay the complexity of microservices until you actually need it. Think of it as modular monoliths, designing your initial monolith with clear boundaries and well defined modules, making future extraction much smoother. Another crucial aspect in 2025 is the role of serverless computing. Functions as a service like AWS Lambda, Azure Functions, or Google Cloud Functions have become incredibly powerful for handling specific event driven tasks. You write your code, deploy it, and the cloud provider handles all the infrastructure, scaling, and maintenance. This is the ultimate form of independent scaling and perfect for event driven microservices. Imagine your new user registration being handled by a serverless function completely decoupled from everything else. It's incredibly cost effective for irregular workloads. And we can't talk about backend scalability in 2025 without mentioning observabilities. With distributed systems, traditional logging isn't enough. You need comprehensive logging, metrics, and tracing. Tools like OpenTelemetry, Prometheus, and Grafana aren't just buzzwords, they are essential for understanding how your services are performing, identifying bottlenecks, and debugging issues quickly across a complex network of microservices. Finally, let's touch upon AKI-driven development. While AI isn't building our backends for us just yet, it's becoming an invaluable assistant. AI-powered code completion, intelligent refactoring suggestions, and even anomaly detection in our monitoring systems are helping us build more robust and scalable systems faster. Imagine an AI detecting a potential performance bottleneck in your microservice communication patterns before it becomes a production issue. That's the power we're starting to leverage. So, to wrap it up, building a scalable backend in 2025 isn't about rigid adherence to one architectural style. It's about flexibility, pragmatism, and leveraging the right tools for the job. Xyz consider a monolith first approach. Build your initial product fast, then strategically decompose. Xyz easily CZs, Xyz easily decompose. Xyz Hopo or CZZs, Hopo please even within a monolith designed for clear separation of concerns. Equals leverage microservices for independent teams, independent deployments, and granular scaling. Equals for event-driven tasks and highly variable workloads. Equals. Invest heavily in observability. If you can't see what's happening, you can't fix it. Stay updated on AI-driven development tools. They are powerful assistants for efficiency and quality. The backend landscape is more exciting and dynamic than ever before. Whether you're wrangling a monolith, orchestrating a fleet of microservices, or dabbling in serverless functions, remember that the goal is always the same: building resilient, high performing systems that delight your users. That's all for this episode of the Code Whisperer. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and leave a review. We'll be back next time with more insights into the ever evolving world of software development.